This is my mom. This is my twin brother.
The f-stop
This is my
the...
dog. This is me trying to teach my brother how to focus a camera.
You're already in focus.
Who are the kids in the background playing basketball or catch?
It is recording already.
They're my friends. We're revisiting old stomping ground because I'm back in town. Here to do a documentary about it. We're revisiting our old places and I'm interviewing them because I want to see how they've been. I've been gone for the past 3 years, coming back here and there. And life has changed a lot for pretty much all of us. This isn't a film for me or for you, this is a film for them.
I've already done that.
Oh, you've alreedy done that?
Yeah, I already done the whole Grave Encounters thing.
Zach just likes. I mean, from what I've seen, he just likes to have fun. I haven't really been hanging out with him that often to really know what he's like now. But back when I used to hang out with him, like in high school and stuff.
All right, well, go for it. We're rolling. This is
Yeah.
So, you want me to describe Zach? I don't know. Bit spontaneous, I guess. A little crazy sometimes.
Hard worker, definitely.
Oh, way to butter him up.
Hey, you know what?
There you go.
Well, what I did after high school, I started working at Valley Pool right away, and I worked all summer, and then I went to school at DMAC. Well, what I do at Valley Pool, I build swimming pools, do a lot of like hands-on work, like manual labor, basically. I don't know. We all went our separate ways, really. I mean, we see each other every now and then. And I guess I really haven't been in touch with everyone a whole lot, but it's before Tyler left. We were a lot tighter, it seemed like. I talked to everybody on Facebook, it seems like. Keep in touch that way, I suppose. And then I work so much, and then, I hang out with Erin a lot, my girlfriend. And I was thinking about going back to DMAC after I finished my degree and going in for fiber optics, something like that. They have a good fiber optics program. Yeah, they're like glass cables, and like if you break one, and you're digging or whatever in the ground, and you break one, it's really expensive because they have to come out and somebody has to like solder new pieces of glass, and there's like millions of pieces of glass in these cables, and they just go for so long. It's expensive if you break them, I guess.
Okay. Here's like he is Hank on King of the Hill.
All right. Well, Brian, he's awkward as hell, I suppose, and he's pretty funny when he actually does say something because he's usually quiet, and then if he's got something to say, he'll speak his mind.
Oh, I hope I get to do you.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Brian is one of the best friends I've had. He was there when I had no home.
What about Scott? What do you want to say about Scott?
Pay the rent, Scott.
In all honesty, I like Scott. He's a good friend. We have some fun, but god damn it, does he need to get his life together?
Scott, he's depressing as hell.
Characteristics? Lazy, I guess, is right up there. Well, I'm Brian, and this is Scott, because he's obviously not going to do it himself.
And you are roommates.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, sadly for him.
How's that going for you?
Well, it works out most of the time because our work schedules, I leave at 6, come back at 3, he leaves at 2, doesn't come back till midnight. So we don't see each other a lot until the weekend, so it's a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, we don't have the chance to kill each other as often as you would think.
Right after high school, I ended up working for a year for OIS, which is, they do office furniture. Didn't like it too much. Not necessarily the work, but most of the people I worked with I didn't care for. I did that for about a year, and then while I was working there, I got a call from a recruiter. I tried to enlist back in my junior year in high school into the Iowa National Guard, and that didn't work out. And then the recruiter called me almost 2 years later, and he said he thinks he can do it, and I ended up going through and actually making it that time, and I spent about a year in training at first Fort Benning, Georgia, and then Fort Lee, Virginia. I left September 20th, 2011, came back August 20th, 2012.
With me, after high school, I actually didn't necessarily graduate from high school you guys were all at. I left and got a GED over in Council Bluffs. I asked my good buddy Greg if I could get a job where he was working. He was working at Wakanda Country Club, and just did that for about 6 months. After the second year of Wakanda, I got a job for Menards at a distribution center. Did that for about 2-3 months. We had a falling out. Nothing bad. We just both agreed I'd be better off somewhere else. And that happened. Then
The store said that, or like
like
your
no,
manager?
like they pretty much.
Because you said Menards and I had a falling out.
That old fucking bastard.
Son of a gun. But,
You're
I
just
agreed
stuck,
to
you're just
that.
stuck with each other then.
Yeah, for a year until August, or October.
I'm sorry. What can I say?
Before, when we were all in high school, plans were usually more of a spontaneous kind of
It's a
deal.
bit of a slapdash kind of thing.
Yeah, we just-
That's the word of the day for me right
Yeah,
now.
okay. It was a slapdash kind of thing. I don't know what it means. I assume it means spontaneous. But it'd just be like, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. All right, well, you know.
John Dirk's house.
Yeah, let's go to John Dee's house.
John Dee's.
And then like then we ended up migrating to John Ramirez for a little bit, and then we did usually end the night at my house with the fire pit.
Yeah,
Sit
those
around,
were good times.
sit around the fire for until like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I've known John D for a long time. I played baseball with him, so I knew him when he was younger. He was kind of funny then, and he always, I don't know, he's kind of shy sometimes too. And I don't know, he was pretty funny.
Say about him.
Well, still himself. I don't know. I think he's gonna be one of those ones that, in all honesty, he's gonna take the longest to grow up in. Is the right word I'm looking for? I think he's always gonna be.
He's gonna see this.
I know
I don't
he's
know
gonna
if he's
see
gonna-
this, and he's gonna probably call me a son of a
I
bitch.
think
and-
he's gonna be fine. He's definitely. I'd say
I'm
he's
not-
growing up a lot quicker than I am, Brian.
I'm not saying.
Was at Hy-Vee for a little while, and then quit that, and basically quit that. Had a month off. Went to Best Buy for a year, which is probably about the worst job I think you can possibly get ever, and quit that. Now I'm putting up siding on houses, and I guess gonna do that until I go back to school for welding. But then I also went to school for like computer programming and stuff, but after I realized that was outrageously hard, I was like, nah, fuck that shit. The only way that I think it's affected all of our friends and everything is just because we live so far apart, and a lot of us never really see each other. Like with me and you and Tyler, like the fact that he's like halfway across the world and you're in Kansas City and everything. Just the fact that we never see each other's kind of just makes the friendship just go. Well, I see Brian and Scott all the time. Yeah, I mean, I literally, well, I don't see Scott all the time because he works opposite hours with me, but yeah, it's pretty much 90% a distance thing.
It doesn't like our friendship itself hasn't really changed.
No, not really.
It's just like
Because when you're in town, I hang out with you and everything.
it's the same old shit, really. Well, they're my friends. People I haven't seen for a very long time, for about 3 years. But it seems like a lot of the things still hold and a lot of things never change. It's just a movie to make a movie for posterity's sake. I enjoy my friends, I enjoy seeing them when I come home. And this is strictly for them. We grew up loitering, and we still loiter to this day.
I didn't grow up loitering. I was very respectable. You didn't. You're so full of shit. I was very respectable.